Hello, and welcome back to the world of Arklands and to Mai's Academy.
Good save.
Yeah, I got there. Special shout out and thank you to our $10 and up patrons, Sam, Christian, Ditzy, Ian, Jean, and Carson. Check out our Patreon for behind-the-scenes content, bonus episodes, and a bunch of other cool stuff.
Woo!
When we last left our heroes in training, Ryan.
Why are you doing this to me twice in a row, brother?
Because you're the one that spoke up.
He was being supportive. He was being silly.
It was a little sarcastic.
It was a lot of sarcastic.
Exactly.
So, last session, we got our ship built. The spirit of Tony was with us. Technically,
Bless him.
the spirit of Tony was with Noah. How many did you roll? 6? 5?
4 nat 20s in the span of 6 rolls. And then I didn't roll another one or anything else that passed.
You are not allowed to complain. You are not allowed to complain.
No, it's not a complaint. I'm just saying. It's proof that the dice are not rigged. I just had a really, really good stroke of luck, and then it left. It was nice.
The last lingering.
Lingering effects of Tony.
It's like freaking All Might with the embers.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
The embers of Tony. New magic item.
Embers of Tony! Yes!
Can you please make that?
No, there's going to be a ship called the Spirit of Tony.
Yeah, I love it. It's just the what is the piece of art at the front of a ship called?
The figurehead?
Yeah, the figurehead is just. That's amazing.
And as the ship sails, like it rocks back. Anyway, you built the ship.
We built the ship. We finished our classes. We leveled up twice.
Oh, yes, that's right.
And all of us, except for Peril, went and hung out with our moms.
No, Pearl did too.
Oh,
Peril like cats.
I didn't know what he was doing. I don't like that city.
You weren't paying attention.
He was
No, I wasn't. I was.
He was not going to Masteron.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You're from the islands. We totally talked about that like 3 seconds ago. And then we spent like the rest of the session staring at our screens and doing all our stuff.
Because you were leveling up. And then Ari talked to the headmaster.
To the headmaster about
And
something
Ari talked to her friend.
That is also true.
Ari did talk to her
Ari
friend.
did those things so the rest of us could figure out what we wanted to do for level.
Ari had stuff to do, and I was like, oh, for once I don't feel bad about taking up time.
It's fine. You had the time. It was great. Anything I feel. I had a whole freaking arc dedicated to me.
Yeah.
But as you come back from winter break and the days of remembrance, each of which spent with, all of you got to spend it with your moms. Mm-hmm. How wonderful.
Yeah.
Well,
yes.
Mom,
yes.
Mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Atlas's mom.
She's
more of your mom than mine.
That's not true.
No.
We have more of a friendship dynamic.
No, you don't.
Crow might think that.
will say that. But I don't think Crow even believes it. She will just make the "you're not my mom" jokes all the time.
Yeah.
But when she thinks of her mother, I think Atlas is who comes to mind first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And then the sword. Anyway.
Indeed.
And now we're back.
But that is where we return for tonight's episode. Welcome back. So, the 5 of you are gathered outside of the headmaster's office. It is the 7th of Akiri, and the door swings open. The headmaster is currently sitting behind his desk, mask on.
Insight check.
Sure. With disadvantage.
12.
Is there something specific you're trying to insight?
What's the vibe?
Severity.
Severe. Isn't it always?
Yep.
With Solas, usually. But
Is this
especially so.
Is this the typical type of severity, or is this like a severe severity?
This is
Severe severity.
not quite turned up to 11, But like,
we're at a solid 9.
we're at a solid like 7 or 8.
Okay.
Like, it's real now.
It's not like it's serious, not dangerous.
Okay, so Elle will not be cracking as many jokes.
Yeah.
As many.
Come in and shut the door behind you.
Special time.
He takes the mask off.
Is it okay for my? Is it like a mask that like sits on his face, or is it like a helm?
It is. There's.
Because he's got like a
It
hood.
goes like over the entire head.
Okay, so it's like a
like a
helm
helmet.
situation. Okay,
It's like a
I've been wondering.
Halloween
that.
mask. Just. Ow! Oh, dang it.
Yeah, and then the hood comes up over it as well. Like it probably covers the whole thing, but
Protection.
Crow, Airy, Elle, and Caspian. I made a commitment to you, and Peril, I'll admit I did not expect you to be part of this as well at this point. But I am not one to avert fate when it clearly has something in mind.
Just kind of nod his head.
On the other hand, and additionally, rather, you have, by all accounts, served the royal family of Mazdaron faithfully and professionally during your time there. That, combined with your place on this team, inclines me to be willing to trust you with this information as well.
You're not like a spy for Thalion, are you?
You shut up for once in your life.
I'm just making sure.
At that, he is going to make an insight check just in case.
I think I would know.
What is Peril's reaction?
Yeah, I assume that was Elle talking to Peril.
Yes, that's exactly what that was.
Peril's going to essentially look at him kind of like temporarily forgetting who Thalion is. And then when it clicks, no.
Yeah, and with a 25 on insight.
Okay, just checking.
If he was hiding, he would not have yet.
Yeah. As you know, or have likely surmised at this point, magic is dying.
Sorry.
Our bad.
There's a reason why I changed accents for that one. we made a boo-boo. We made a little bit of an oopsie.
From,
Peril's like looking around at you all, seeing the guilty faces, and
oh no, this is,
That was us, brother.
That was the outside.
That's our fault, dude. He goes, oh.
You think Briss was paying attention to that?
right. Yes, okay, no, I remember now.
from what we understand, the presence of the Shattered Realm and its separation from the Shadowfell has stretched the weave of magic too thin. And over the years, it has started to fail. First sporadically, but as time increases, as do the instances, the blackouts that I know you have experienced yourselves. Yes.
You intend to use us to create a new weave?
No. The 5 beacons primordial artifacts that predate Arklands or the world before it. They, in part, are what Miriam Nova used to create the weave. And they are what you five shall use to repair it.
Harold's going to raise his hand.
Yes.
How?
That is a complex process, but thankfully one that I have spent quite a long time discerning and devising. Once you have reached a level of attunement with your element, your soul, and your beacon, I will be able to show you where magic itself was first made, at least in regards to the weave. From there, you will be able to harness those abilities to alter the weave.
Make it stronger.
Provide it with more power.
Is it possible to do this without having any previous magic experience?
Indeed it is. It is not magic itself that you need to wield.
It's our souls.
Your souls will be how you wield this power, yes.
Will we be trapped there permanently?
What she's trying to get at is what will be the repercussions on us. I
On
can't
you.
imagine that this would be without its downsides for those wielding the beacons.
Well, thankfully, the strain will be shared. Were one person, no matter how strong they are, if I attempted to do it myself, it would tear me to pieces. But each of you focusing on one aspect, sharing the burden between you, much of the negative effects will be negated.
But there will still be negative
There will be
effects.
strain, but I imagine not too much more than you would experience in a difficult fight. You've been in the habit of pushing yourselves. This is the ultimate reason. It is my hope and my belief that you will come out the other side of this process mostly unchanged.
And you chose us because we have the most potential to attune to the beacons?
Through the course of one's life, they can find alignment to the different elements. You are not the only ones to have strong connections, but when I was presented with a team where each one had the strongest connection to one of the 5 elements that I have seen in quite some time, it seemed fate was setting the works in motion.
How did you measure this metric? I have no such knowledge of connecting to any element.
Well, there are a number of ways I have discovered. One is by seeing your soul's receptiveness to said element.
He did that hand wave thing
Indeed.
back
When
when he first
Crow-
recruited us.
When Crow first arrived, I quite literally looked at the reflection in her eyes. And similar to how you have been learning to see past the physical, to see someone's soul and the different components of it, that is something I am already very well versed in.
May I ask a very blunt question?
Yes.
Does Arcana know about this plan?
Yes.
Is that why she left the school? Because she did not want you using the students.
No. She disagreed with the minutiae of it. The exact method of how.
Did she have an alternative?
She did, but it is one that I believe to be more dangerous.
Using the tooth of Miranova?
No.
You all can roll insight, but you clearly see Peril is thoroughly lost.
Yeah, Ari doesn't care.
We'll catch you up later.
Yeah.
Her plans with that artifact are currently unknown to me.
I understand.
I have a regimented and precise plan. She believes that such a plan could end up becoming harmful. I disagree.
Harmful to who?
The world, those wielding it, the weave itself.
How so? If we were just repairing the weave, wouldn't we be restoring it to how it was before?
No. How it was before is how it is now.
We'd be changing it, doubling it, adding more to it than it currently has, and we have no idea what that would do.
Thankfully, there is experience with wielding the power that you will. My own. You have theorized that I wield the power of one of the old gods.
Yes and no. But, yes.
Are you one of the old gods?
No.
Oh, okay. Because that would have been pretty cool.
I theorized that there is no way for you to have wielded the power of an old god in the way that we know, because you have had your power since before the Shattered Realm was split.
Correct. I do not wield the power of the old gods. The sun in the sky here is a pale imitation of the burning star that the Shattered Realm orbits. That star, that sun, provides more energy in a second than anything in this world or the one before.
Hold up.
Can Peril make a history check?
What do you mean orbit? Flat Earth question.
Complicated. Now, Crow would be familiar with the concept of orbits because the planes tend to orbit them, but
That's fair.
yeah.
Okay, that's just very funny.
But no, the idea that just like, oh, the material plane orbits something is something that would be new information.
Yeah. Can I make a history check real quick?
Sure, what for?
The sun?
Peril. No. Peril, obviously, with his dabbling in history with various weapons and things of that nature, would know there was a tournament for the sword of Cassandra. And in the tournament, there was a cleric who was bested by someone from One Mighty.
Go ahead and roll a history check. It's going to be a high DC to connect those dots, but
How about a 25?
if it meets, it beats.
You got stabbed that one time.
You, Peril, you do draw the
Like
connection.
eyes. Mm-hmm. Peril's eyes like widen. He goes, "Yes, you had this power at the tournament for the sword of Cassandra. Riss I believe in his team. Well, and he sees. I imagine he sees Solas' reaction.
My wielding of the power was not as well disciplined.
Were you saying someone beat him in a fight?
Yes, the same people that would go on to cause the problems we are now dealing with.
That's what he wouldn't tell me.
What? I'm very lost.
It was Ray and his team that fought him.
What?
Yes, he told me about
That's
it.
how you met.
Indeed.
Oh.
And Ray, he got Solas
Does them
to...
beating you have anything to do with the magic?
No.
Not
Worth
really,
asking.
but it is kind of funny. Because Ray, he struck me as not as powerful as Headmaster.
And at this point, he is not.
He's still pretty strong. He was nice.
I do not deny that, but as I said, my use of this power was not as well disciplined. I have had decades since to refine it.
But you see Peril not shrink into his chair, but definitely make himself a little bit smaller.
May I ask how long you have had this power?
Perhaps a bit over 50 years.
How? What race is he again? I don't remember.
Appears to be human.
Yeah.
Appears to be human.
How old does he look?
Damn, he old.
He looks like he's in his 50s, maybe 60s. At the oldest.
Awesome.
So
Or
then...
if his son gave him immortality.
So this sun is not a god?
No. It is...
It's one of the elements, right?
It is... While it appears to be fire, it is more than that.
It's not a plane.
It's an energy source.
A... practically unlimited energy source. One that, if connected to the weave, would give it more than enough power to sustain 2 material planes.
Alright, y'all. We're making Starkiller Base. Let's go.
So we are going to connect your power, or the power of the sun, to the weave, using the beacons.
Yes. You will forge that connection.
I understand why she thinks it's dangerous, then.
It is dangerous,
So how's hers more dangerous?
because she wishes to allow the power to flow freely.
What does that mean?
Means...
Imbibed in everything?
Hmm?
Just everywhere?
Similar to wild magic.
I think that is a not inaccurate comparison. I think that putting restrictions on it would keep the world a safer place.
Order instead of chaos.
Indeed. There is a way that things should be done. And we could not agree. You are not the first team that I have attempted to prepare for this role.
Yes. My brother.
Indeed.
His team.
But when Rose was lost, that became impossible.
Ari looks over at Elle.
He's
And
thinking.
She telepathically communicates to him. Does he know that Rose isn't dead?
Most likely, but... Because if he wanted to say dead, he would have said dead. He said lost. I think the headmaster chooses his words very carefully.
I agree. Should he
Headmaster.
know that we know?
Yes.
What?
Responding to
Which elements are we all aligned with, if you will?
Caspian with earth. Eri with water. Crow with fire.
Duh.
Elios with light. And you with wind.
Element of freedom.
Airbender.
Earthbender.
I
Have you,
would love to draw all of our characters as benders at some point.
What are you gonna do with him?
and
He's the Avatar.
See the Avatar?
No, it's imagine
Lightbender.
He's the swamp people.
he would fit in well. No, imagine someone who only knows how to energy bend.
That'd be very interesting.
Dragon turtle.
Honestly, kind of, yeah.
There you go.
So this
Instead
does.
of being a dragon in human form, he's a dragon turtle in human form.
Hey.
Yeah.
So does that mean then you know where all of the beacons are?
No.
Oh. Well, then I guess that kind of causes a bit of an issue with your plan then.
It is my belief that discovering the location and retrieving them is an important part of your process in attuning to them.
Oh, cool. Homework.
So the beacons will need to leave the location.
You will need to be holding them when you forge the new connection.
Now Elle looks at Eri, telepathically communicates and says, "Is your mom going to allow that?
No.
Can we convince her with a cake?"
Unlikely. She let Thalion take me to keep the beacons safe. You do remember that part, right?
I highly doubt it was
It-
let.
That's oversimplified, yes, but
Yes.
the point.
She doesn't have to know.
She does. She's there every day. She would notice.
I love how sassy Ari is when it comes to telepathy.
Aries' inner voice is very sassy.
Yeah.
Aries' inner voice has no filter.
And, communicating non-verbal,
Yeah.
with the facial
You just see Aries,
just-
make eye contact with Elle and looks very intense for a moment.
Have you seen the I don't know if any of you watched Young Justice,
No.
but in the show,
Oh, yeah.
they have a mental connection, and they often use it to communicate. There's one scene where a new person is getting introduced to them, and they're all talking to each other, and someone edited all the dialogue out to show the new person just standing there as these guys all just kind of make faces at each other in silence for a few solid minutes.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Solas just sees Ari and Elle making intense eye contact with each other.
I'm gonna guess that he can probably listen in. He's freaking powerful.
Can he?
You don't know.
You don't know?
Ari... Can Aries...
Would Eri have thought of that? That he could listen in?
Apparently not.
Aries always thinking that people can listen in. Let's be real about this.
Yeah, but at the same time, Aero is also like, let me forge a mental connection with Kataios.
That's a good point.
Don't bring that up.
And you know what? The two are meant for each other. One said, I'm going to talk to death. One said, I'm going to talk to the thing of nightmares.
You know what? That's a good point.
Yeah. It's just stupid. Anyway.
Double trouble.
So, is this... I assume then that this is separate from getting the power of the old gods and putting it into a nice little thing.
That is one thing that will both strengthen your own souls, help you deal with the enemies that we are facing, and ultimately assist you in forging this connection.
Ah, okay.
Can we forge the connection with the beacons outside of your supervision?
I would not advise it.
All right.
Inside check.
Yeah, Solas is gonna make one too. 26.
Ooh.
Peril's like,
I think Solas...
teacher.
Ari demonstrated control water at the start of the break.
Mm-hmm.
She may or may not have already forged a connection with a beacon.
Oh, he knows.
Yeah, and it's the... That might
Oh,
cause
sorry.
some issues.
That was... I misinterpreted. There's you forging a connection with the beacon, and then there's you forging the connection between the weave and the sun.
us forging a connection with the beacon
With the beacons,
itself.
no, that you can do
Okay.
wherever.
He
He was talking about using the beacon to forge a connection
No.
from the weave to the sun. That he would not advise doing without him
Yeah,
present.
no, obviously not.
Yeah.
But in terms of the personal journey, in terms of your personal journey, go where it takes you.
Understood.
Solas was like, how reckless is this elf?
Where the hell am I supposed to find a fire triangle?
We can start with the scrolls.
Yeah, okay, we've been studying that for a
Okay.
while.
Do
How
you
much
have
is that actually going to tell us
Any
about
leads
a current location?
on these beacons? It may also help track down Thalion.
Do we need to know that yet? Because we haven't even been to the Shattered Realm yet.
It was my intention for this to be one of the last things you did. However, pursue these paths as you wish.
I would at least like to know where you believe the beacons might be, so that I can have an idea of Thalion's plans.
I believe that somewhere within the Light Lab here in Arix, it is likely that they have a Luxon beacon.
Really?
It makes sense.
Should I go ask them?
I imagine it would be a heavily guarded secret, and they might be perturbed that you even
It's okay.
suggest they have one.
I'm pretty sure that Kevin and Clyde will let me in.
If
They
they would
might.
be open to letting you in, they are likely not aware of it.
Oh.
The water beacon is
Oh, we know where that one is.
good.
Ares shoots L. Daggers.
What? He knows already.
Peril's like,
It's
Nope.
obvious.
Do you know where another one might be?
No.
Helpful.
So we're missing fire, earth, and air then.
Air was last in custody with, and he makes direct eye contact with Peril, your father.
I see why you picked him.
you see Peril just like shrink even lower.
Peril,
Fabulous.
would you like to explain to us why your father has an ancient artifact?
He did not own it. He was transporting it and lost it,
Lost it.
leading to Peril's
Conscription with
conscription.
Oh, wait.
Of course, treasure my father lost happened to be
Was
whatever this is.
Was it supposed to go to Almasatar?
It was on its way from
From?
Mazdaron.
To where?
Unknown.
Helpful.
Yes.
The fire beacon. I happen to know where it is. Or at least where I last saw it.
So you gonna share?
With you.
Huh?
Huh?
Wait, is
Wait.
huh?
The marks?
The day that Orion found you, that caravan was supposed to be carrying one.
What the hell happened to it?
It was attacked. Orion left with you, and if the beacon was there, he didn't take it.
I doubt he ever saw the beacon. Someone has to have had it.
I don't know.
Were you also there?
Briefly.
What were you doing there?
Trying to convince Orion to make a sacrifice for the greater good.
And what sacrifice is that?
Irrelevant.
I don't believe so. Forgive me, Headmaster.
It's relevant to me.
You can ask him yourself.
Great.
hard
Easy.
at the
I'll just go hit him up with a stone.
You mean to tell me that it is not your plan to find where he is and release him from it?
Well, yeah, but we don't know when that's going to happen.
We're a bit short on
You
details
literally
for
have
that.
the answer here and now.
Do you know where he is?
I have an idea.
Would you
Are you going
care
to tell
let
that
us?
at least?
It's my understanding that you already know.
Vaguely. Somewhere in the Shattered Realm.
No,
No.
not really. It's more of a pocket dimension outside of time and space.
Potentially connected to the Shattered Realm because that's where you tossed him.
I put him somewhere where he would stop causing trouble.
Seems fair.
Uh,
You
Is that
see
ideal just
Harold
anyone?
watch this go back and forth, and he's like, I'm new to school. I'm not talking to him.
This is a bit much.
So if you put him there, then do you know how to get him out?
No,
Why would you put someone in a place you don't know how to get them out? of?
because I didn't want him interfering.
With what?
Oh, shit.
This.
Ah,
And how would he interfere?
That's a 24 on insight. No. Yeah, that's a 24 on insight. Is
Okay.
he telling the truth about not knowing how to get him out?
Yeah.
You have to have some idea.
Could I expend the resources and time necessary to discern? Most likely.
And what if you got him killed doing that, huh? Would you even care?
Is he dead?
He's not,
Then there we go.
but he could have been.
No, he couldn't have. He can't even age where he is. He is in perfect condition, just as I left him, and perfectly incapable of interfering.
Was he also trying to stop this? Or was he just...
No, but tell me, Crow, honestly, if he was here, and he asked you to come with him, what would you do?
You know that.
Yes, I do. You are fiercely loyal to him, to your clan. A loyalty I can appreciate, but one that you do not share from me, and I know that very well.
And you give me more reasons why every day.
Orion attacked my school.
He didn't attack your school. He's not the violent sort.
You can believe what you wish. But he and the members of your clan attacked the school. And I gave him a choice. He chose to leave, and so I chose to put him somewhere that he would not be an issue any longer. I do not need his single-minded revenge plot diverting what is needed for the world to function. There will be plenty of time.
Harold's going to mentally write down, do not get in Solas's
Yep.
way.
He was in my way. I got rid of him.
I'll take that and put it in the bag.
In the bag.
Just because you have a whole bunch of power doesn't mean you just throw it around willingly.
I'm very aware of that. And were he not my student that has defied my advice and tuition at and wisdom at almost every opportunity, perhaps I would have taken a different approach. But I believe with all I am that were he here, he would find some way to divert things or delay them or completely upturn them.
Why?
For his own gain.
Because he is also fiercely loyal, and he does not care. He truly does not care about my mission. He is focused on what is important to him, not on what is important to the world. Which is understandable. I do not blame him for it, but I cannot have that motivation dooming this world.
So what happens if the weave burns out?
Everything in this world comes to a screeching halt.
Everything.
How much of this world relies on magic?
A lot.
Too much.
How about healing? How about those that are on death's door? How many would die?
Teleportation circles, bridges between realms.
Connection between nations. Vehicles, machines,
Trade and
engines
transport.
that rely on magic. All of it.
If you want
Gone.
a list, I can give you a list. I have one.
I think we get the point.
Would humanity and the many races of this world survive? In some form, yes, but the world as we know it would end. Do I believe that this world is flawed? Yes. Do I believe that there are changes that can help it? Yes, but I do not believe that the complete removal of magic is one of those changes.
I agree.
That is why you're willing to help us stop Thalion.
That's why I'm willing to do many things.
Thalion wishes to remove the weave.
He wishes to destroy magic altogether. And
I do not like Thalion.
Join the club.
glad to hear that.
Even more so, I know already what he's done to you, Ari. Should clarify.
Oh. Alright.
Remember, you let him read your notebook.
Yeah, I let him read the pages about the school, not about
He
like
has
her
a sleight of
trauma.
hand of what? I don't think there's a single page of that journal that was not read.
Okay. I think Caspian also filled him in on some of it.
Oh, definitely, but
100% would have.
Yeah, that's what Para would have references. Essentially, their ordeals, not
Not
Ari's
the
personal
deep
history.
trauma.
now he
Yeah.
probably does know about that. I fully believe he read that
100%.
journal back to cover to cover.
Ari has multiple journals. The trauma
Yeah.
journal is a
Yeah.
separate thing that she brings up with Grave
Okay.
at his
Yeah.
insistence.
Anyway.
Anyway, so where's the Earth Beacon then?
That one I have the least information about.
Are you hiding it?
Is
No,
it with your mother?
I highly doubt it, but I can use my family's resources to, as discreetly as I can, look into it, but I'm not sure I want anybody knowing that I'm searching for it.
No, better to keep that secret.
How much power do these beacons grant? You all are indicating quite a lot.
It depends on who's wielding them. On a surface level, they can give a mote of power, which depends on which beacon. With further attunement, well, as you're aware, it can allow
more control over the element itself on a limited scale.
Indeed. And with true attunement, you can do something like rewrite the weave of magic.
Understood.
Miranova had a spear called the Needle that she forged using the beacons. That needle is what wove the weave itself.
I'm familiar with the story.
Super not. The most not.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the story.
Yeah. So, are there any questions?
What do we do first?
I don't think we have answers.
I will give whatever answers I can.
May I ask another blunt and personal question of you?
You may.
Do you enjoy wielding your power? Do you enjoy having it?
There are benefits to it, but I would not describe it as enjoyment. Do you enjoy what you can do with your hands?
Sometimes.
Elle does. Ooh.
Does Peril say that out loud?
Oh, that was Will.
Okay.
There is a satisfaction to doing a job well, to wielding power.
You can't
Shut
set
up,
me
Will.
like that.
Shut up, Will. Shut up, Will. Shut up.
Don't trust me
Look at
right
this
now.
wrist.
Take your one.
It should have been more.
But enjoyment,
I do what needs to be done.
exactly. And I am happy that this power allows me to do what needs to be done. But if I did not believe it was necessary, I would not wish this power upon anyone, least of all myself.
You're not affected by the weave.
Yes, because my power does not draw from it.
So, is there an alternative to the weave that could allow that power into Arklands?
Well, that's what I have described.
we are trying to do, Elios.
Now, unless you want every single person who wields magic to have unlimited access to all of it, using the sun to power the weave of magic is the safest method.
That's what he meant by what Arcana wants.
Oh, I
something
get what.
Arcana
So she's
wants-
trying to do the opposite.
Arcana wants unlimited. She wants everybody to have a similar level of power
Not-
to what Solas has.
Tap into unlimited supply, yes.
It's not so simple, but
For his sake.
Arcana wants people to have free access to it. I think that a more restrained approach is safer and better for the world.
More restrained than it currently is.
Yes.
And what exactly does that translate to?
The specifics are complex. But do you truly believe that the world would not be a better place if people like the Revelation Assembly didn't have access to magic?
The Revelation Assembly doesn't draw their magic from our...
No, they don't. But there are plenty of people like them that do.
That means that no one can stand up to them. If any unique power did rise up, no one could meet it.
I'm not saying that no one would have magic.
How
but
would this magic be restricted? Who would get to decide?
that is something that can be discussed. But
Magic isn't everything, though.
No, but it
It
is.
creates balance.
People create balance. And in my experience, people cannot be trusted to do so.
In any case, something is broken and we need to fix it. That is what I'm getting.
Indeed.
That's what I'm also getting.
Okay. So where do we begin?
I cannot plot your path for you.
Can you tell me where a specific bad guy is?
Depends on the bad guy.
Okay, let me tell you. He'll tell him about the light. There, the
What?
old god of music, and the
yeah.
lieutenant that we need to fight.
Lieutenant.
We had to fight a lieutenant.
Oh, it's not a lieutenant. It is a weaker.
The aspect of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we needed to take that and scoop it into a little vessel thing. And then
Drink
take,
it. Smoothie.
What you got there?
A smoothie. An old god.
I need you to send me a picture of that old god of music,
Yep.
and I will make that meme.
I can give you the latest sightings of Duskant.
You've had Callan's team looking for them.
I've had Callan's team looking for a variety of things. They have had a few skirmishes with Arcana. None successful in their or my opinion.
Do you believe Rose is with Arcana?
I don't know. But I know that I would not trust her to do what needs to be done. Whether she is dead or controlled or a traitor. Either way, she has proven herself unreliable in this aspect.
If we prove ourselves unreliable, will you discard us in the same way?
I did not discard her. Nor would I you.
Insight check.
Yeah, honestly, I think Cass would.
Cool.
14.
No.
He rolled low.
16.
He's
I know, I'm saving it.
He's opposing the wording
Almost done here.
more than the sentiment.
I understand.
There are things that need to be done, and I believe that you are the ones that will be able to do it. If I am wrong on that aspect, my priorities will shift.
Carol, again, mental notes. Don't make his priorities shift.
The world cannot afford for me to be sentimental.
So how far would you go? What are the limits?
What are your limits? If saving the world, if saving magic required you to take a life, to take 10, to abandon someone in need,
I'm not judging your morals. I'm just saying don't get in my way.
stick with your team and you have nothing to worry about from me.
Are we done here?
I believe so. Unless there's anything else.
No.
Crow will get up to leave.
I wish you luck.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
your time.
Once Peril's out the door and out of sight of Solas, he's gonna flick Crow on the head.
Ow! What?
You might die.
Attitude.
You might die.
Repeat
what
that.
did you say?
Repeat the sass.
Can you
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just cutting out.
please the attitude?
So what?
Is that a normal thing? He looks at like Cass or whoever's following him.
This is precisely how she interacts with everyone.
It's the most she's ever been for Solas.
Yeah. She's been pretty
That's-
contained.
That was a bit of an outbreak for Solas interaction.
Elf stays behind for a second and lets them leave the room.
I said
Okay.
what they said.
Ari lingers and notices
I
Elle
said
lingering
what
and
I
just
said.
like gonna step on the other side of the door so he has privacy.
The door stays open, but
Yeah.
yes.
When you say that you would trade lives in order to keep the world safe, you do not strike me as someone who would sacrifice them. You strike me as someone who still values life.
I do. But I am also willing, if absolutely necessary. I cannot justifiably value one life more than all the lives that rely on our success.
I would say you're not. I will not trade lives. That is not something I am about.
I hope that you never have to.
But I will try to do what is right and to make sure that the people here are protected. You have my word.
Good.
He's still looking at him.
Was there something else?
What kind of tea do you like?
A conversation for another time,
Okay.
Elios.
Bye then. And he'll leave.
It's a great
The
way
doors-
to not answer the question.
The door shuts behind
He
you.
didn't say no. He wasn't going to answer it. He just said a question for another time.
Yeah, that was probably the most vulnerable he's been in years.
Yep.
He is not in the mood to make small talk at the moment.
Yep, that's fair. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Once everyone's kind of like
We all get back to our room,
Yeah.
Yep.
I think, to discuss not in the hallway.
Correct.
yeah,
Elle is
so-
very quiet on the walk back.
I think they all
Yeah, so
probably
it's-
are.
Yeah, does the vision? Who got the vision way back during the tournament?
Oh,
That was Ray.
Ray.
Was that Ray?
Yeah.
Make a little bit more sense now.
I get it.
He saw
Yeah.
the sun.
Saw the sun.
Yeah.
Staring at the sun.
Yep, I remember
He had a
that.
sneeze.
Yeah, Solus is solar powered.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Solar power. That's fun.
And is the sun
So
truly limitless? No. Is it for the purposes of this? Like,
In a fantasy world, sure.
Yeah, exactly. But
would
once
like
we're
what's such a-
back in the room, Earl's going to, essentially. So, while that was enlightening, I have a lot of questions. However, putting aside the beacons, our objective still is Vara. Correct? First. And that's why we're going to the Shattered Realm.
Yes.
The wyverns are searching for him right now. There's not a lot that we can do to help.
Our objective is Vara in an indirect way. A more direct line for our objective is to acquire the power of the old gods and sever the connection for the Revelation Assembly. That is a much longer
I realize
process.
we're in tandem.
What was that?
Okay, so if we get the power of the old gods and restore the weave, that will disrupt Emin and his associates.
Simpler than that, sooner than that. Each of these people, the guy who has him, there's a source of power, a semblance of an old god, just kind of like a a formulation of their magic. And if we can kill that source, then they lose their power.
It makes them vulnerable. They can
I
finally
like
be killed.
Yeah.
I say we target famine first. But yes.
That is the plan.
Yeah. He's the gears, the wheels behind everything. If we take him out, we paralyze him.
Perfect.
That is why we're first focusing on Descant.
Yes, because that is one that Elios will be able to wield.
And once I have that, it'll be a lot easier to continue from there.
Remind Kiera why that it has to be the first one?
It's
'Cause
the
it's the
easiest
easiest.
one to get.
One
It's
is
the
that
weakest.
literally the
Oh,
two.
and then he can empower the rest of, like,
Yeah.
he can create
He
the
can
right
use
equipment
that.
can embody the power.
Exactly.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I remember now. Thank you.
Yeah. So,
You notice Aerie is very quiet, kind of just, she's
This
sitting
is a normal thing, but
in
yes.
her spot on the couch, just kind of fiddling with. You've seen she has this holy symbol on her hip that's like a crescent shape with what you now recognize as a icosahedron stone, and she's just kind of holding the stone and fiddling with it.
I guess I'll go
Carol.
ahead and say it. I'm not 100% on the headmaster's side at the moment.
Yeah, no shit.
I assume that
Go ahead, sorry.
I was just going to say I figured as much, considering you being very antagonistic to someone who threw Orion into a time gap.
Yes, I thought that was rather reckless.
Just a bit. You can be angry. You don't have to invite him to do the same thing. I don't want him to do that to you.
I'm not inviting him to
You
do
are
anything.
actually-
I'm letting him know that if he's going to get in my face like that, then he's going to have a problem.
Oh, he took
Yes.
a previous problem and threw it into a time gap.
Yeah, and he can't do the same thing with me without consequence, because he needs me for this ritual. Can he find someone else? Maybe. But that's going to be...
He said yes that he can.
He very
And that's
specifically
very
said we're
dangerous.
replaceable.
That's quote hasn't changed, Crow. Be a problem, but be a problem he doesn't know about.
I don't want
No.
him to do that to you.
he definitely doesn't want to have to find new ones.
Finding new
Yes.
people would take too long for him. He
I
doesn't
would
have the
love to get
time.
under his skin.
Crow,
In
let's
a
be tactical.
weird
about it.
way.
I'm not
or
going to
normal
do
way?
anything about it. What the hell, Larry?
Do I want to know?
I said in a weird way. In
Getting
an
under your skin. In a
Oh.
weird way or a normal way? What does that mean?
Ariel, we have a lot to talk about.
I feel like I've learned enough from you already. Cass said not to go for you to advice.
Yes.
He's wise.
This
That
is
being said, we should definitely talk more.
this
I
is
have
what
new
I
ideas
think.
for you.
If
Okay.
that is okay. I do think having safeguards on this new power for the weave is a good idea. I don't think we should just throw it at everybody all at once. That is not a good idea because very bad people getting a lot of power is going to result in a lot of problems.
Yeah. But I don't necessarily like his solution either. I don't want to let
Same.
him decide how much or how little magic people can have.
Agreed.
I agree with Crow.
Currently, the infrastructure of many civilizations are set in the way that they are. For us to disrupt the balance of it in one way or another would create chaos either way. The weave should be repaired as it is.
I think that is the right thing to do right now.
I understand his concern, but the problem is not with the magic, the problem is with people. You restrict that magic, and people will simply find another way to create chaos. But if you restrict that magic, you will also make it harder for people who are doing the same things we are doing.
Again, something is broken and it needs to be fixed.
But it does not need to be altered.
Ari,
Now that that's
you
settled,
there?
in honor of the days of remembrance,
Yeah.
I have something for you all.
Mhm.
And you'll see.
Does he start distributing like classic weapons?
Yeah.
What?
Does he start distributing like relics, classic weapons?
That's a good guess, though. You see him go to his room, and he will come out with, just a standard bag or what have you. So, as a thank you and, I guess, celebration, I'll say, for me joining the team, I have, you can see him kind of struggling to find the word, contacts. Find some things for you all.
Did you
And
steal
you'll
stuff?
see-
Did
I don't
they steal stuff?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Oh, I like him already.
But let me see, and you'll see him rummage around. Crow, and he'll kind of hand Crow these two. They look like almost like metal bracelets.
Are they bracers of defense?
No, she can't use
These
it. She doesn't
are.
know.
I have armor.
Oh, good. Was that Cass or was that Noah?
That was
Missed the
Noah.
accent. Okay, no. So Crow, they said this was for. Anyways, they're called bracers of the feral. They're meant to be worn, I guess, up on your arms. Anywho, and he'll hand those to you.
They're not going to make her more feral, are they?
I hope they do.
I believe that's the name.
Oh, gods.
But Cass, and he'll pull out, and here I have to find what we decided. Where is it? Hold on one
Are they
second.
in D&D Beyond, Trey?
I don't believe so.
Are they custum?
Custom
No.
items?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
He got some contacts indeed.
Yeah. Let's see. So, Cass, they said this was for a paladin. I described you to them. They came up with this. And he'll hand you just a singular kind of cuff. That's gold. Entirely gold. And then he'll reach in and pull out a very simple stone, and say, this one was easier. I've very much come to rely upon.
did you give me a luck stone?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Does that need more buys?
Let's go, dude!
Really?
Oh my gosh. 16. Your highest stat is going to be 16. Plus 16. Freaking stupid.
I'm back to Arcana. That's great.
And for Ari, I described to them how you are an elf who likes to sleep and try to connect with the dreams. And so you'll see him pull out another stone that's more smooth, very like kind of a black smooth, and hand it to you. But so the abilities, which Trey gets some credit as well for helping me out with these, but obviously Ryan, yours is pretty self-explanatory. Luckstone.
Yeah, I got it.
For Crow,
And
Wait, let it
Crow. So
Oh, okay.
let's see. So braces of the feral. So once you are bloodied, you get a +1 to all your attacks.
Ooh, okay. I like it.
And then, so, Cass, I played it like Peril didn't know the name of it, but the name of it's Cuff of the Oath Taker.
Okay.
And essentially it awards, you have 2 charges per day. And you can either...
No, we changed that.
Oh, that's right, yes.
Smite is no longer a bonus action.
Yes. You get 2
Blessings! Oh yes, you rebuffed Paladin. Or I could say
No way to
unnerfed
describe
him.
Unnerved is
how
much
good this
better.
is for Cass.
Now I really gotta learn how to smite from a distance.
And then for Aerie, it's essentially just called the Dreamstone. And it essentially awards, it gives you advantage on the wisdom check to enter the dream world.
All of the
Yeah,
associated
whatever
checks
check,
with your dreams you will have advantage on.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aerie, she kind of holds out her hand for it and looks at it, and then just sets it down next to her and goes back thanks.
She's not here right now.
She is just
She'll
in
appreciate
a
it
very
later.
rude way, almost just is completely ignoring your gift giving. Which is very abnormal for her because she, from everything you have heard about Aerie, she loves gifts. She's a gift giving.
She loves gifts, she loves rocks, she loves dreams. There is no reason this should not be making her ecstatic.
Yes, and she is just completely lost to it.
Did I guess incorrect?
No, you.
No, that's great.
That is
That's
that is
perfect
the
for her.
perfect gift. El will kind of walk over to her and lay his hand on her shoulder. Eddie, what is it?
Sorry, I'm
What is on your mind?
trying to think about how I'm going to
The water beacon.
betray my mother.
We don't necessarily have to betray her.
I
We don't
have
know
to
that yet.
take the beacon.
That's the one he knows of.
Hang on. No one said that we have to take it. We
He-
need to use it.
He did.
He said we have to use the beacon. No one said anything about taking it from your mother.
He described that you would have
I know
to
what I'm saying.
Remove it.
Okay.
I don't believe. we
I'm
put it back.
I'm suggesting that we go to her and we just talk and we ask to borrow it. I am not going to take something from her without her express permission. And if she says no, then we leave and come back again
Then I'll
and ask
step in.
again. No. You will not. She is a very sweet woman and I love her. Stop it.
This is sacred artifact,
Well, apparently it's standing in the way of the weave falling apart, but
and I don't
Whichever.
want Solas to hurt her if she stands in his way.
There are other ways. We can look into those.
I'll give it a lot of thought. And she kind of
Inside check.
having you pull her out of it. She does pick up the stone again and kind of turn it over.
Look, he got you a rock.
This is very nice, Pearl. Thank you for the rock.
It's a 21 on insight, by the way.
you'll see him beam.
Yeah, she is she's still very out of it and still very much going through 17 different plans. She's going through her spreadsheets in her mind.
Yeah.
She has so many tabs open.
But she's a little more present.
She's a little bit more present, acknowledges the
present.
rocks, and then kind of is I just need some time to think about this. You will discuss amongst yourselves. I'm fine with pursuing whatever avenues you see fit.
Eddie?
Yeah.
I just need some time. I also have some updates to make to a report, so...
I'm going to ask this of you. Do not isolate yourself. You're with us. We are a team. We're not going to leave you, and we're not going to make decisions without you. Okay?
All we ask in return is that you don't do the same, or you do the same. Don't isolate. Don't make decisions without us.
I can do my best. Just give me a night, please.
We don't have to make any decisions now. It's fine.
Discuss amongst yourselves and make a list of priorities. I started making one and then got distracted with other things, and she's just gonna kind of get up and make herself some tea, and she makes a full pot of hot water so that other people can have some, and then takes her cup and goes into her room and closes the door.
Yeah. Crows has put on the bands and is kind of flexing, kind of looking at them shadow boxes a little bit, trying to get a feel for them.
They look good.
Try these out.
I thought they would.
Thanks.
What do they do, by the way?
Would you rather they give you a +1 or give you advantage when you're bloodied?
Advantage is crazy.
But it's
Yeah.
only when you're bloodied.
It's up in the air.
I mean, she gets hit a lot.
That
And
she
now you
does.
have more hit points.
And I have more hit points.
So I think to put it more in line with the bonuses of everyone else's, yeah, they encourage you to be feral and go all out when you're bloodied.
Which
So-
she does anyways.
Yep.
Yep.
You're very much
Yep.
encouraging this fight style.
Yep.
Better or worse.
Carol knew what he was doing.
Her weapons do
With all
enough
the
damage
tips.
as is.
Exactly. So yeah, advantage when you're bloodied.
Cool. Cool.
Elle goes to heal you. Hey, don't.
Touch me.
Do it.
I'm
These all
feral.
require
I'll keep you at 1 HP constant.
None of them do.
Thank you.
You have to be holding it when you're doing your
Yeah.
dream stuff, but none of these require attunement.
Sweet.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
not that
Okay,
I...
cool.
Well, yours...
Bloodstone does.
Then we'll talk.
It's fine.
Yeah, we can figure something out. We can maybe choose, like, most skills or something. Because, yeah, that was the one thing I was like, well, one will require attunement.
We'll figure it out.
Do my weapon and armor require attunement separately?
Yes.
Okay. So I have one slot available.
Yeah.
Because I have all slots available. We still haven't made them.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. We'll get there eventually.
It's
It's okay. I know they're there.
Yeah, that's honestly like the main thing. Is just like we know what they do, we know
Yeah.
that they're there, and so there isn't a immediacy in my mind.
I have
Urgency,
a
that's
mock
what I need.
weapon that I've
Yeah.
been keeping track of in my stat sheet.
Perfect. But as you all process and decide what to prioritize and focus on next, that will be where we end tonight's session. Thank you all very, very much for joining us, and we will see you next time. Good night.